Welcome to the Alien Health Game, a nutritional exercise game that's been designed to use the Kinect sensor as an input device. This is a collaborative exercise game designed also to instruct in key nutritional content and add critical minutes of cardiovascular activity to the increasingly sedentary day of our school children. It can be played in a PE class, nutrition class, in aftercare settings, or at home. It's very versatile. The game uses the Xbox Kinect sensor as input, and it highlights functional impairments like fatigue that are associated with poor nutritional choices. The two main goals in the game are instruction on nutritious food choices and adding fun cardiovascular exercises to a child's day. It's also very collaborative and can be played with a partner. There's a third level of the game that we created that allows the players to explore an interactive MyPlate simulation. In this way, they can see how portion size affects MyPlate. In the game, they make fast, forced-choice decisions about which food to feed an alien that they found under their bed. Players practice these rapid food choices and then perform short exercises to help the alien metabolize the food. Let's go through the three main levels of the game. The narrative here is that you've awoken to find an alien under your bed. He's hungry, but you two cannot communicate. You need to feed him healthy choices so that he can stay awake and alert and make sure that the speeding asteroid heading towards Earth doesn't hit it. The game is designed to be collaborative, so two players need to talk to each other and decide on which food item they will feed the alien. When they've reached consensus, one player places his or her hand over the food item and then drags it to the alien's mouth. In this way, one player releases the item for the other player to drag it over to the alien. This is called a forced choice task when you have two items you have to choose from. In Level 1, students are practicing making rapid choices between food items that they might see in their everyday lives. We want them to make choices based on the nutrients in the food. Students' attention should be drawn to the constellation of nutrients and optimizers below each food item. There are 5 nutrients and optimizers. There's protein, carbohydrates, fiber, fats, vitamins, and minerals. When the alien is fed the item that is the least healthy of the two, he begins to droop and get tired looking. This is a functional outcome of poor nutrition. Through trial and error, the students begin to deduce that the item in the pair with the more carbs and more fat makes the alien feel worse. Of the two choices seen here, the tomato juice is healthier than the cola because it has less carbs, and that means less sugar. After the alien eats or drinks, he needs to metabolize by doing short exercises. The students must exercise as well to help him. If one student does not perform the exercises, then the second student has to do twice as many. In this way, the game is also very collaborative. In addition, when a class is partaking, they can shout out their choice for food item as well. The difficulty of the exercises can be set by the teacher to be low, moderate, or hard by using the main menu. Harder here means that they're doing more repetitions. Let's talk through some of these choices. French fries versus baked potato. We chose the poorer choice, French fries here, to show the progression of how the alien gets more fatigued and less alert when given the worst choice. In this one, broccoli and potato, we actually chose the potato, and that was worse. There are currently 25 pairs of foods. They're randomly displayed without replacement. You can see he's getting even more fatigued. Because students like to explore and see if they can make him sick, we think it's okay to feed the alien worse choices. There are 5 states of alertness or health. This time we'll go ahead and choose the healthier one. So we'll give him the tomato juice so he perks up 1 level. In this choice, sour cream versus avocado, the avocado is better because it has fiber and a better type of fat. As always, students must exercise some to help him metabolize. In this choice, the whole apple is better than a pureed apple, and students can discuss why this might be. It's also possible to pause during play and have more nuanced conversations about the choices they're making. We see that at a very young age, children are pretty savvy about how they should be answering food choice questions. For instance, they know they should choose the baked chicken over fried chicken when adults are watching. The goal of this game level is to get them to practice making these sorts of rapid and healthier choices in a game on nutrition, because these types of decisions and embodied actions may transfer to better rapid decision making in real life. For example, when they are moving down a cafeteria line. We've seen only limited success in teaching kids to count every calorie. And so in these games, we do not include calories. perhaps a better way to get them used to thinking about what they're putting into their bodies is to have them analyze the nutrient profiles of foods and then seeing its immediate effects on an avatar. Students will not naturally attend to the colored bars below the foods displaying the constellation of nutrients and optimizers. So in order to draw their attention to those bars, we have created a level with non-foods. These non-foods are based on the well-regarded non-word reading tasks. So we know that kids can rely on memory to read real words, but if they're asked to read a nonsense or made-up word, then those kids have to use their phonemic analysis skills. The backstory is that you found these food tubes in the alien's backpack and you don't know which one will make him feel better. They have funky made-up names as well. Students must now analyze the nutrient bar graphs and discourse with their partner player before making a choice. Of these foods from his backpack, which is better? The one called chupacab or horch? Well, it looks like the chupacab made him feel worse. And this should lead to class discussion about the nutrient profile. Why did he look more fatigued after eating that one? In this next choice, Blixorp or Vanagorp, here they chose Vanagorp. As in level 1, you must help him to metabolize via exercise, which made him feel worse because it had more fat in it. In this choice, Zupflif versus Narfball, here they chose Zupflif because it had fewer carbs, more fiber, and less fat, and so the alien felt better. After the first 3 to 5 items of non-foods, real foods are interspersed in this level, so they get practice using the nutrient constellation for real foods, like a granola bar with or without chocolate, or eating white bread versus eating whole wheat bread. Finally, we wanted to give students some exposure to the new USDA MyPlate icon. This has replaced MyPyramid. We've created an interactive simulation and each food item is represented as a serving that fills the MyPlate quadrants up dynamically. Up to 6 items can be placed on the cafeteria tray. Your job is to build a balanced lunch for the alien. Now players can choose their own items, and so an item doesn't have to be released by a partner player. If you do not like the choice that has shown up on your side of the game, then place your hand over the green arrow and you can exchange that item. Here we see that player A chose ice cream with whipped cream and placed it on the tray. Then player B chose carrot juice. Player A also chose brown rice and then decided to move off the ice cream with the whipped cream. Strawberries were shown and then a banana. So the players decided it was time for the alien to eat and they hit the eat button at the top of the screen. Now you have to help him metabolize again each of these foods, so all 6 will be metabolized as you exercise. And at the end, fun fireworks will show the end of the session.